Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm Hana binti Hoze Rizal and my group will presenting the management wakaf in Malaysia, and I will be explaining the introduction of management of wakaf in Malaysia. So wakaf has existed since the time of Rasulullah when Sayyidina Umar radiallahu anhu was granted land in Khaybar, and according to Rasulullah, Sayyidina Umar should donate the proceeds rather than selling or giving them to others. According to Ahmad Zaki Abdul Latif, the Al-Quran states the wakaf institution is for humans to perform good works for humanity. And the Surah Al-Imran verse 92 has stated that never will you attain the good reward until you spend in the way of Allah from that which you love, and whatever you spend, indeed Allah is knowing of it. And Muslims are mindful of the importance of following wakaf because the benefits Muslims while assisting those in need, for instance the poor, orphans and the others.
So I'm going to talk about the concept of wakaf. Generally, we know that wakaf is a good deeds that we need to do in our life, such as we need to help poor people, we give something to poor people or to someone needed to get blessing from Allah. So if wakaf is happen or paid, so the property is going to be detained and tied up, and it will become non-transferable because once you already wakaf the property to someone, you can change the ownership forever and it will become detained. Wakaf is enforceable and binding by law, and it has legal consequences which are that, and the law of wakaf is the most important branch of Muhammad law because the wakaf is involved with the entire religion, entire economy and the entire social of Muslim. Under the Wakaf Acta 1954 defined that the meaning of wakaf is the permanent dedication of Muslim of movable or immovable property for any purpose that recognized by Muslim law as charitable or religious. So as conclusion, wakaf is permanent, legal and mandatory arrest which can also be sought redress at the civil court by any person concerned. So next is the type of wakaf. Wakaf has three types. The first one is wakaf khairi. The second one is the wakaf fi ahli or wakaf zuri, and the last one is wakaf mushtarak. The first type of wakaf is wakaf khairi. The wakaf khairi is committed to the overall benefit and well-being of the vulnerable and disadvantaged people. For example, wakaf khairi is something that will benefit the public, the people. For example, the public institution, hospital, orphan shelter, and that's the thing that will help the poor and ill people without charge, which is free of charge. In other words, if the wakaf will help the public, it will category as wakaf khairi because wakaf khairi is wakaf general wakaf. Next is the second type of wakaf, which is wakaf fi ahli or wakaf zuri. Wakaf fi ahli is the recipient are either an individual or individual characterized by the creator or some other person. Initially, this wakaf is provided to one children or family. In the Sharia, it is lawful since it's come from the Prophet and his companions. The last type of wakaf is wakaf mushtarak, which is the combination of wakaf khairi and wakaf fi ahli. So in this situation, wakaf mushtarak takes the wakaf khairi and wakaf zuri as legal requirements. Mainly, wakaf khairi, pure religious wakaf, and cash or share wakaf are available in Malaysia. In Malaysia, it is difficult to see the existence of wakaf zuri and wakaf mushtarak.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. First of all, of course, the evidence from Al-Quran. The likeness of those who spend their wealth in Allah's way is as the likeness of the grain, which grows 7 years in every year 100 grains. Allah giveth increase manifold to whom He will. Allah is all-embracing, all-knowing. From Surah Al-Baqarah, verse 261. Since Prophet Muhammad SAW instructed his champion about bequests and its benefits, they continue to put their money and property in it. Parallel with the qualitative and quantitative growth of wakaf endowment, there was a growth in terms of administrative and financial structures of the bequest property. The next evidence is from Al-Hadith. Charity is obligatory every day on every joint of a human being. If one helps a person in matters concerning his riding animal by helping him to ride on it or by lifting his luggage onto it, all this will be regarded as charity. Hadith reported by Bukhari. In the same way, there was a growth of the canonical and legislative regulations dealing with Waqf laws. Its container management, protection and solution, as well as controlling and auditing its revenues and expenditure.
Next, we're moving to management of Waqf in the states of Selangor. Waqf Management of Selangor, which is run by MAIS, has launched the Selangor Share Scheme to enable the public to buy the share units sold by MAIS and to Waqf to the certificates in the name of Allah Subhanahu Wa Taala. Selangor Share Waqf is a cash Waqf method launched by MAIS to help Muslims in Selangor improve their economic situation, and this makes the public do not own any permanent asset, for instance land, a home or building of Waqf. Muslims will do so by purchasing shares provided by MAIS as sole trustee and Waqf the share units in the name of Allah, betterment, well-being of Muslims. Next is states of Kedah. Majlis Agama Islam Kedah has introduced a new approach to encourage people to do good deeds through an initiative that called Waqf Jemba. Majlis Agama Islam would buy the property, split it according to Jemba and then sell it to the general public. And one Jemba estimated to cost in 5 ringgit to 30 ringgit, and this project is still used until today. Next is states of Malacca. Malacca has a well-organized database that can serve as a model for all Waqf administration in other nations, and the efforts to classify cemetery data in An-Nur Mosque per ringgit to update recorded death among Muslims in a more orderly and comprehensive manner must be commended. Malacca Maju 2010 is an improvement of management and administration in all Malacca departments is being prioritized, with updates made on a regular basis to improve administration. And the program carried on by Perzim and a collaboration with Jabatan Agama Islam could be replicated by other institutions.
Okay, today I want to present about issues and challenges about Waqf. Okay, first of all, Waqf, the issue of Waqf is lack of fund. Okay, this is because fund, when they need fund to do something such as they want to build the mosque, so that they need money to buy the construction material. Okay, next, to change community mindset that Waqf just for rich people. Okay, this means to change community mindset because everyone can Waqf, even the small thing. Okay, next is introduce the Waqf to everyone and community, and want to Waqf move forward in line of development with the development modern technology. This is mean that Waqf can be the modern technology as well, because they can make the management more systematic. Okay, next, Waqf can like for people burden to give education to their children. Okay, this is mean Waqf can like the for people burden because they cannot afford cannot give the education to their children, so that when their children get the Waqf, so their children can get the education as well and can continue their studies.
There are several suggestions how to improve wakaf management of wakaf property. So the first one is role of local management. The administrators, such as the Muscori, the most management, must be alert and play their role to have activities that can benefit the space of wakaf property. So it helps the most financially and not depends on grants or donation from religious department like Majlis Agama Islam Negeri and many more. Many projects conducted can benefit the local Muslim community for open space around the mosque which is not used, and also can develop into a few business premise and the rental. Next is create a standardized wakaf management in the whole of Malaysia. So it will create a gap in wakaf management. The method benchmarking must be executed by the state wakaf management in other states in and out of the country. So it will give more exposure and improve the quality of wakaf management. According to Shakrani 2019, suggests that a net between wakaf and Baitul Mal of each state. Therefore, there is a need to establish a board at federal level which manage and report every information received from each state concerning wakaf. And the last one is improve information system and ICT facilities in handling wakaf management. To ensure a more effective wakaf management, ICT facilities must be more systematic and used by all administrators in the whole country. It also can facilitate all facilitators to administer wakaf to identify the latest information about the wakaf property status. For example, land total, land status, land that has proceed, and many more.
Okay, last but not least is conclusion. First, the sources of Sharia on wakaf are the verse from Al-Quran and As-Sunnah of the Prophet Muhammad SAW. Some of them are general and some are specific, especially when categorizing the wakaf as a sedekah. The judicial structure in the Federal Constitution of Malaysia states that the civil courts has higher authority than the Sharia courts, which means creates many differences between the Islamic matters that should only be dealt with the Sharia courts being brought to the civil courts.